Yeah, Paul White's my name. I'm Queensland based. I think you'd call me a management consultant these days, but I did 10 years as CEO of the Brisbane Broncos from 2011 till February 2021. I'm really proud of how far Justin's come. I publicly say to a lot of people that he's one of my most favoured relationships from my time at the Broncos, and not because he was a great, outstanding rugby league player, which everyone knows, but it was the level of support that he gave me during that time. And I mean real support when I needed that support. And I saw another side to Justin which not many people get to see. He's very committed to his own family and friends. He's extremely loyal, and he's very authentic, and that's the thing I love most about the guy, is that there's no garbage with our relationship. Yes, at times I would still jerk him into line every now and then, but I did it with a sense of respect for him and I guess a real affection for him as a person as well, knowing the potential that he offered. And he probably didn't see that in himself, and I saw it, and I tried to encourage him to see what I saw. I think what gives him the capability to lead these types of programs is he's got a natural ability to be authentic with people. He is himself. He doesn't try to be someone he's not. And I think the key to these programs, and I've had a lot of experience both with my time at the Broncos, and I was a police officer for 17 years, so I dealt with, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I think that at times these programs can be enormously challenging but enormously rewarding. And I think Justin's natural ability to form relationships and to make people feel at ease in his presence, and the fact that he knows that his life hasn't been, path with perfect behaviour all the time. So he's got a real lived experience with his own life story, and I think that makes him uniquely placed. As I said, I'm tremendously proud to see the man that he's grown up to. He's now got his own family, and I've watched him grow over those years. So I think he's uniquely placed to lead these types of programs, which do require a certain authenticity in the way you go about it. When you're working with people that are disadvantaged, the first thing to make a change in their lives is to develop some trust, and I think that's what Hodjo does best. He allows people to get inside his space, and I think that delivers a bit of trust on the part of the people he's working with. I was diagnosed with a brain tumour in 2015. It was inoperable. It was a really tough time in my life and my family's life, and Hodjo offered to take me into treatment, which I didn't mind at the time because he drove. My wife used to drive slowly to my treatment, and Hodjo had a bit of a lead foot, but I quite enjoyed the speed he got me to my radiation treatment, radiotherapy treatment, I should say. But in that moment, I went in for my treatment, and there was a lot of people there at the time, many who were facing probably life and death situations with their health situation. And I watched Justin, and I always knew that this was part of his DNA, but I watched him interact with some of those people. They knew who he was. He was in the prime of his rugby league career. A lot of Broncos supporters were in that room on that day, and I just watched him interact with some of those patients, some of whom had weeks to live, and it was just beautiful to see how relaxed he was and how relaxed they were in his presence. And I think you can't coach that, you can't learn that through a degree. You've either got it or you don't have it, and he has a real genuine care and respect for others, and just a lovely nature about the way he can sit in a room and make people feel relaxed. So that would probably be the story that emphasise what I'm talking about when I give Justin a rap.